Hi everybody, I'm Carrie, and this channel was Fit in Florida, and I did it for a while. It was my journey to just have a better life and to get healthy. And then it became overwhelming to me because I did a video, like a 15-minute video, every single day. And while I love that, and I even have some friends on my Facebook that were from those days, they kind of like found me and they're on there. I think I just got overwhelmed. We were doing the RV life. So if you don't know, I did delete. I don't know if I had a middle, kind of breakdown or whatever. Social media is a very hard thing to do and to keep up with. If you see people getting burnt out, like your favorite content creators, or you see them starting to be snappy, it's because that is a lot. It's a lot. It's like your whole life is under a microscope. And I guess I got to feeling that way. And, and I felt like I wasn't making progress. And as most people who battle obesity, I was failing. I was slipping. I did not want people to see that. Like, I am 308 pounds now. I just ballooned up. But anyway, so I got off track. I used to have a notebook and I would have like an outline, so I'm gonna have to go back to that. But we were living the RV life. We were in Florida. Some things had befallen us. My mother-in-law had passed away. We had a grandbaby. Just, a lot. Living full-time RV in itself is like a huge undertaking. We have stopped doing that. We bought this little rickety mobile home in Kentucky. It's a complete fixer-upper. Every time we open a wall, there's mold and there's more stuff. But we got it for a fairly decent price. I don't mind telling you, I paid $9,000 for it. And my husband and several of our family members know how to do home improvements to some degree. So we're paying as we go. And it's going to take us a while because we are not wealthy people. But it's ours. And my little grandbaby, which I'm going to make a post and show you all a picture of him because, I kind of felt like you all were on that journey with me. Like I recorded from the hospital when he was born. And my little tater, he is almost 5 months old. And I just kind of wanted to keep you involved in my life and tell you kind of things I'm thinking about. For one, I think I'm going to have to rename the channel. But I think I'll just go from Fit in Florida to Fit in Kentucky. Or I'm also thinking about going in a different direction with the channel. I think I'm always going to do what I'm doing right here. Talk to you, look at you, try to make it still have that feeling of being personal. Quit saying so much. I'm out of practice. I am so out of practice. Nothing much has changed. I'm still sitting outside in my nightgown on my porch, I'm still me. But I was thinking, my mom had said something to me, and we have a, like some mother-daughters, a weird relationship, but she had said to me, when I said, I just can't seem to overcome this obesity, I can't. I don't know what I've done. I've gotten myself so far down in a hole that I feel lonely and alone in it and scared. Like I won't even go to the doctor because I'm like, they're going to say something bad's going on. Irrational fears in a situation I put myself in, and I just don't. I feel like I'm smart enough to know I have a problem, but not smart enough to figure out how to stay consistent to get out of it. I know how to get out of it. I'm lacking consistency. So anywho, she said, have you prayed to God to take that sweet addiction from you or to help you with this thing that you have with eating? And I thought, sort of, but not really. Not a specific prayer for it. Again, I'm going to pause right here because if you've never seen my channel before, you won't know that I always told everybody I believe in God. And I talk about God because it factors into my life and how I live it. You do not have to believe in God to be my friend. If you ever have any questions and you would like to know what I believe or what I think, you're welcome to. If you don't want to, no pressure. You're welcome here. You're still our friend. Come on in and sit down with us. So, that out of the way. I thought my acts of love are gifts and service, and acts of service. That's how I tell people I love them. You know, it's I think how I feel love too. But I thought about, there are so many people out here that are doing good. Firefighters, nurses, doctors, school teachers, Head Start teachers, daycare workers, hospice workers, social workers, homeless shelter. Like, I mean, literally, the list goes on and on and on. And there's so many people struggling. The homeless, single parents, the elderly, people who just, life is expensive and kicking them in the teeth. And I thought, okay, I can change this channel around. So first of all, it's going to be one video a week. If I feel froggy down the road and want to add a second video, then I feel like I can do that. But I feel like I can give you guys one good quality video a week. If you still want to be my friend, if you still want to be here, if you still want to hang out with me, if you still want to hear from me, that's fine. If not, this will just be a video diary for myself. But oh gosh, my goodness, I am ADHD like a squirrel. I keep getting off track. But anyway, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to make up or find recipes, and I'm going to bake things for others. And I'm going to give away my sugar. I'm going to give away my treats to either someone suffering and in need of someone doing something kind for them, or someone doing a hard job and someone just needing someone to walk out of the woodwork and say, hey, thank you, we see you, you're appreciated. And I kind of want to try to take you all along on that whole journey. We all know how I felt about, well, if you've been here a while, you know how I felt about, I don't edit. I just come to you, warts and all, you know, just being myself. You know, sometimes there were hairs on my chin, and, you know, hey, whatever. I am who I am. Whatever, you know. I'm still going to be that person. But I might edit these videos just because they'd be so god-awful long. Just me talking to you about who I found that week. Kind of like asking if they want to be on video and tell us a little bit about their organization. I will never, I'll never record people struggling. You will not see me handing food to homeless people. They are already struggling and fighting. And, you know, I don't need that much attention. But it'll be a talk with me and bake with me situation. I will try to make notes about how to make the recipe healthier. If it's like something you're like, dang girl, that looks so good. I will be focusing and paying attention to my weight again. So we'll talk about that. This will basically become a lifestyle channel / a cooking channel / a positivity channel / volunteering, encouraging you to go out and volunteer and do good works too. I don't know. I don't know. You all were always great about giving me comments, which of course those help me in the algorithm. They do. I never want to be fake or hypocritical or any of that. So we all know I'm flawed. Well, now we all know I'm slightly off my rocker, but in the sweetest kind of way, you know, like that crazy aunt. I'm that crazy aunt you have, or that crazy niece you have that's never know what she's going to be up to next, you know. So get up in the comments, tell me what you think. If you want to give me some suggestions to change the channel name, because we're not fit in Florida anymore. Heck, we're not even fit. So you know, some things I've been running up the flagpole were like baking blessings, you know, or give that cupcake to God or something, you know, something funny or catchy, but not too long. We don't want it to be too long because people have to type that in to find you. And, you know, you got to think about that. Because I want to spread good in the world, and that means I need to be recognized. Push off. Okay, guys, so we're at 10 minutes. And the beautiful Kentucky pollen is coming for me. So I'm in Kentucky, so you know, and so maybe that'll help when we're doing the name thing. But let's all kick it around wherever you're still out there. And there's so many. I know whose names I really, really want to see because you all had always commented. So I hope this will find you well, and I hope that you will not judge me too harshly for leaving, and just understand that living on the road, as much as it gave us beautiful opportunities, really took its toll on me and my husband. It really did. At one point, he wound up in hospital with kidney stones, and his blood pressure, he's on a higher blood pressure medicine now, and, you know, life. Our son did not want to continue keep moving around, so we have discussed it as a family. We think maybe we might do winters, and I don't mean December because I cannot wait to do holidays. Wait till you all see Thanksgiving. I am bringing you fat pants because I am going to cook so much stuff, and I will share all those recipes if I can. If not, I'll just do snippets where I give you, I'm like, hi, it's Carrie, and here's the recipe, and I lay it there so that you could screenshot, or I tell you where I got it from. But, you know, friends shared. Currently looking for a church, so I'd made a post in the local community Facebook page where I am, and so many people were so kind in telling me about the fellowship of their church. You know, I'm looking for the fellowship, you know, like the potlucks we had when I was a kid, and the older ladies who would teach you how to crochet. And I'm looking for something that, because this is rural Kentucky, is not going yet. I know it's going in certain parts of the country. I get that. I'm not naive. I know time marches on, but still on the hunt. Oh, I've been doing so much thrifting. Oh my gosh, do y'all want to know about my thrifting? Just let me know. What do you all want to know about? What do you want to hear me rattle on about? Remember, we try to keep politics off the table, and we don't bash other people's religion, and we don't bash other people. Positivity, my friends, because there's not enough of it in the world. And if I can give a little bit, I feel like that's what God's whispering in my ear. Be positive. The more positive I am here, the more positive I'll be in my own life. And I'm slobbering all over myself. So, I've rattled on for another minute, which those of you who've been around for a while know that's exactly what happens on my channel. But, every Monday a video will come out. Since today's Monday, every Monday we'll start a fresh week together. And, yeah, let me know, guys. So I am probably going to update the, you know, thing on my channel. And we probably won't change the name until everybody might have had a chance to get in the discussion. And so I say next Monday, you'll see a name change for the channel. Do not get alarmed. I'm going to make a post of two. A post showing you guys Archie. My little Archie. Sweet little Archie. He's so adorable. I'm so blessed. Yeah. So, oh, I've started collecting me and my hoarderness. I'm really not a hoarder. I'm a minimalist usually. But now that I have the room, I have been collecting some cross-stitch patterns. Do I know how to cross-stitch? Absolutely not. Do I know any kind of needlework? Nope. Do I have a raging arthritis in these hands? Absolutely. Do I have time or space to do it? Not right now. But your girl's got a package that she's collecting. My childhood friend lives across the road from me. Oh my God, there's so much going on. Can't wait to share, friends. I hope some of you come back. And I hope I make new friends. And dearly beloved, we're here to Celebrate this thing called life. Okay, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Find a million reasons to smile today. You're only going to see me once a week. Once a week. Okay, till next Monday. Bye.